chair of the Black is Back Coalition for Social Justice, Peace, and Reparations. And I want to express my appreciation to all of you who have come out to this state convention. There are a lot of people who are not here, who should be here, and I understand why they are not here. And it punctuates the significance of your presence as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm a part of a movement and a struggle that has been going on for a while. And at the point of the height of the resistance of Black people in this country, the United States government unleashed a murderous assault that assassinated our leaders, destroyed organizations, involved itself in mass imprisonment and the imposition of a drug economy on our community that drugged it out, doped it out. And what has happened as a consequence of that, for 2 generations just about, there hasn't been a general association with revolutionary politics in our community. And that's what we've been confronted with. So a whole group of charlatans and hustlers have assumed leading roles in speaking for our people. I'm talking about people like Al Charlatan, like Jesse Jacko, who came to international recognition as a consequence of Martin Luther King's assassination and the lie that he told when he rushed back to Chicago from Memphis where King was killed, and says, I'm wearing now the shirt with the blood of Martin Luther King on it, which was a total lie. And of course, it's been proved to have been a lie since then. But that's what we've been confronted with. All these people who claim to speak for our community after genuine leaders of our communities have been killed. I also look at this audience and recognize your significance as working people. Not some professors, not lawyers and the like, but just ordinary Black people who face the brunt of white nationalist terror every day of our existence, struggling to try to get a job in a situation where sectors of the economy have been created just for niggers. This is nigger work that you do. That there is no space in an economy that would allow you to be able to feed your families and allow your children to aspire for some kind of future that is not something that's taking care of the white world, white people, white corporations, or something like that. Just ordinary Black people. The kind of people who have children who might sag and denounce because they sag, or denounce because we don't act like white people or act like white people say we are supposed to act. We don't get heard from. Black working class people do not get heard from. What professes to speak for us are those people who are imitation white people. They are white people in black skin, white people in black face. These are the ones who have been speaking for us. And so one of the reasons we are here now is because we have to reorganize, recommit ourselves as ordinary working people and assume the responsibility of leading our communities and take it out of the hands, take the leadership out of the hands of these hustlers who do not have our interests at heart. And that's a serious responsibility. That's what you're being called on to do. And many of the people who are not here now are not here because they're just ordinary working people. There's no Democratic Party headquarters that's going to get them there. There's no attachment, no labor union that's attached to the Democratic Party that's going to hire a bus to get them there. There are people who have the same kinds of issues and problems you have, and who, if you came from someplace else, had some difficulty getting out of your door and getting here in order to participate in this discussion. But that's your responsibility, because if you don't do it, Reverend Chickenbone will continue to do it for you. If you don't do it, Attorney Sellout will continue to do it for you. So that's why I think that this is an important convention. I want to restate some things that's already been said. We say black is back. That's the name of this coalition. Why the hell would you call a coalition the Black is Back coalition? In fact, somebody said, well, where's black been, right? And the truth is, it's the Black is Back coalition because our movement was destroyed. People were murdered and mass imprisonment did happen. And in the wake of that, because of a certain crisis that white power is experiencing in the world today, because the white man, white power, imperialism as we call it, dominates everybody on the planet Earth. It's in a shaky situation that they have because people are fighting back all over the world. And so you had a George Bush who was going to shoot people back into obedience, and what he did was radicalize more people than Che Guevara. I don't know why I say Che Guevara, because most people probably don't know who Che was, but radicalize more people than revolutionaries throughout the world. People began to rise up against white power. And so America couldn't present itself in its own lily white hunky face anymore. And so it became necessary for them to select somebody who looks like the slave, who looks like the oppressed, in order to represent white power. Obama is. That's who Barack Hussein Obama is. And you might not like it because I know I've heard some sisters say, he's so fine. But even fine ones can be sellouts. And that's what you're looking at. You're looking at a super sellout. He is selloutism on steroids. He's a serious problem and has been a serious problem for us because he's been able to do stuff that if George Bush had done it, you'd be up in arms. If the Clintons had done it, you'd be up in arms. But you let him get away with doing things nobody else can get away with. You say, he can't help it because the white man won't let him do anything for us. You didn't say that when Bush was the president. You didn't say that's why Bush is doing the things against us and won't help. You didn't say that when Clinton was there, even though you did go to Washington, D.C. and book fairs before Clinton talking about the first black president. So Obama was a serious contradiction that we had to deal with. And he made it possible for them to start talking about a post-racial America. Now, because Obama was elected, we had a ride. There were no black issues anymore. Obama and Michelle in the White House had solved all of those problems. And there was